With the new year comes new technology, and over the past few weeks I've had the opportunity to spend some time with the Acer Predator HELIOS 500. Before I give you my overall thoughts on this, let's have a look at the device itself and what is all included. The HELIOS 500 is the successor to the HELIOS 300, which was more of a budget device for gamers, and although the term gaming laptop is often frowned upon, the HELIOS 500 definitely shows that dynamite can come in smaller packages. Technically, high-end devices often has a trend for subtle designs, and although some might want a device that screams power, others might want something more elegant. Regardless of which one you'd require, the HELIOS 500 has style built into power. The 17-inch device has angular panels, customizable lights to suit your mood, and has a very smooth texture on the surface. Although that does mean fingerprints are easily visible, a smooth cloth can quickly remove any fingerprints left behind. At a first glance, the device isn't small, which brings comfort in knowing the stability built into the HELIOS 500. Moving the screen up and down feels very stable, although I did notice some bending in the keys if pressed a bit too hard. With that said, an increase in size also pushes up the weight. The device is perfect for those on-the-go gamers and creators, as I often found this very easy and useful, especially being an animator myself. It pushed out content at lightning speeds when traveling, but due to its weight and size, it certainly became somewhat of a problem. Weighing at just under 4 kilograms itself and barely reaching 5 kilograms with the cables and power brick added, this is definitely one heavy device to travel with. I could definitely feel the weight after a long flight, carrying it around in the airport before sitting down for a cup of coffee while doing some editing, so just keep that in mind if you're on the move. On the plus side, I did find the battery life to be fairly decent. With editing and rendering, the battery lasts around 2.5 hours, but while watching videos, it lasted up to 5 hours. The layout of the keyboard is comfortable and decent for fast typing. Quick controls are added which gamers will appreciate, and you also have programmable buttons. The touchpad is very responsive, but I did find the keyboard to be a bit noisy when typing. The backlit of the keyboard is bright with RGB lighting, but sadly Acer has still not included the option to set the brightness of those lights. It can either be on or off. The display has a very high refresh rate with colors popping out, causing games to look crisp and clear. The backlit is a bit much though, especially in dark environments. Moving on to the sides, this powerhouse comes equipped with two USB-C ports with support for Thunderbolt 3.0, and both carry DisplayPort signal and supports USB 3.1 Gen 2. It also has a lock and audio in as well as a line out. At the back you'll find the power, HDMI and display ports. One questionable choice was the removal of the SD card reader. It was especially annoying because when I was traveling, I shot a lot of content on my GoPro device, and instead of just using the card to copy the data, I had to constantly use a USB cable. I'm not sure why Acer removed this going from the HELIOS 300 to the HELIOS 500. The webcam records up to 720p and does the job perfectly fine, but is not the best webcam I've ever seen, but where the real power lies is on the inside of this device. With the powerful i7 8th generation model clocking in at 2.2 GHz with the ability to overclock, multitasking is not a problem. On the visual side of things, it comes packed with an incredible GTX 1070 dedicated with 8GB of DDR5 RAM, and to support this it comes equipped with 16GB of DDR4 RAM. The machine definitely knows how to push out power, and don't let any heating issues make you worry. It has massive vents on the back and sides to push out all of the hot air, making this one of the best gaming devices on the market, especially for overclocking. It does come with a 256GB SSD hard drive, but with the addition of its USB slots and easy way to add an additional drive, adding more space would not be a problem. Overall, the time I've spent with the Helios 500 has been incredible, and aside from the heavy factor when traveling, this is one device that you should definitely try to get your hands on as a gamer and content creator. I've even used this for work because, as mentioned, being an animator, I do a ton of rendering, and this beast cuts down the render time in half with ease. Seeing as this device released in 2018, you should be able to find it at a better price, but even at a full price, this device is worth every cent. I would like to extend a massive thanks to Acer Africa for providing me with this unit, and check back later when I will be doing a follow-up review after using this device for an extensive amount of time. For more gaming content, check out the rest of my channel and click that subscribe button. If you like this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the Red Side Guy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.